Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another update in my colourpop project pan. It is the last one for the year. Can you believe that? Madness. I only have two things to talk about, right? The Coastal Coral palette, which is here, and then the Get Tiger quad. Let's just get started. First, I will show you what the quad looked like last month. And last month it weighed 43.90 grams. And this month it actually looks like this. Yes, it is empty. I'm not using the glitter shade. I think I used that once or twice. I don't like glitter shades, but the two that I was working on are empty. And yes, they are completely gone because I put that into, put it into this pan here, mixed with one from the Nomad palette. So to explain it very easily, there were three shadows in, I mixed them together. I had one shadow to use, and as you can see, it is completely empty. So yes, these two shadows from the quad are gone. And that also means that the quad is gone because I'm not going to use the shimmer shadow anymore, so it's empty. Isn't that amazing? So we had Moon Mixer and Fill Line Myself, and I used both of them last month 20 times last month. And that was just in the quad itself, and then also when I repressed it into one shadow, like 3-in-1. So 20 uses last month altogether. I think 52 uses in this project. That is quite a lot, but I'm happy it's out. So happy I used it up. The thing is, it's nice to have a quad and all, right? Because usually quads are very cohesive. They, like those false shadows, they work well together. There are shades that look good. If you would do one look, you might have a shimmer shadow, a darker shadow, lighter shadow. It's made to look good together. But when you use up I think it was here, the shimmer shadow, and you don't use the glitter shadow, you're left with two matte shades that were rather dark to begin with. Yeah, I'm happy it's gone, and I will keep it around for my pan palette update, and then it's gone. I will throw it, I will try to recycle it, but then, I will get it out of my house, and that is so nice. Which leaves me with only one colourpop product to use up, or one palette to use up, if that makes sense. The Coastal Coral palette. Now, this is what it looked like last month. And this is what it looks like this month. I will show it to you upside down because it's easier to hold. Isn't that crazy? Look at it. Look at it. Like, ha. So, I should get my list to see if I used anything up from this palette. So I didn't use anything up from this palette. So we're going to start off with Crush, which looked like this last month. And then I will zoom in so you can see it. This is what it looks like this month. Yes, you can see the dip. And I'm also using it on my current day-to-day look just as a base. Then the other shadow on top. But yeah, you can finally see some usage. And last month I used this, oh my god, let's see, 26 times. Then throughout the whole project I used it 58 times. Could that be? Yeah, for 58 times the progress is not that big, but I use this as a blending shade. So I don't need a lot. Currently, yes, with this look here, I use it, like I said, all of the lid, so I use a bit more. If I would use these shadows, I just use this to blending. So there's not that much use. But look at it. Like, we're finally seeing a dip. Isn't that so nice? Oh my goodness. Yes, 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 yes. Then I will show you what Queensland looked like last month. And this is what it looks like now. Yes, you can see the pan. Oh, and the really big dip around it. Oh my god, that's so nice. So the way I use it, I just use it all of the lid with the shadow in the crease, but we'll talk about it later. Then a shimmer shade on top. And this is how I got there. I use this, solely I only use this 8 times. No, 8 times. I only use this 8 times to the pan. Now granted, it's not really opaque. You have to go in a couple of times to make it look nice and even. But yeah, 8 times and I hit pan. Then right next to it we have Angelfish, which looked like this last month. This month it looks like this, and I have not touched it at all. I did a how will this video. I used it once. So, yeah. The thing is, for me, these two are very similar. So I cannot, if this was lighter, I would use this on the lid, this in the crease, and then maybe this in the outer V, like on the very, very outer V. But they're too similar. So I cannot, I can only use one at a time. And given the fact that I started with this one already, I'm going to continue to use that. Hopefully use it up, in the next few months. And then I'll work on this one. Even in the camera, they look very similar. One use. Yeah, you can maybe see the brush strokes in there, but that's it. nothing else. And then Drop Off, the last shade in the palette, looked like this last month. And now it looks like this. Oh, yes. So like I said, I used Drop Off along with the Queensland. So this on the lid, this in the crease, on the outer corner. Like, oh, look at that. I'm so happy that I hit pan on both of them at the same time. God, it's so nice. It's so nice. Like the glitter in there, I am not really a big fan of that because it doesn't stay, right? Like the more you blink and the more you move whatever, the more it falls down. So not really a big fan, but I hit pan on that, and I will just see whether I will continue to use that and fully use it up, or if I just try to expand the pan a little, and then by the end of December, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna call it quits. I've used this quite often, and I have quite a nice pan. It's enough for me. I used this 9 times, and before that I used it, well, never. And again, this is what the palette looks like. Can you believe that the blending shade is the one that's going the strongest, even though I use it so many times? This, I understand, I used it once, but this? How's that possible? I don't know. Alright, so, and then the palette, the weight last month was 81.81, and now it's down to 80.94. And once again, I will use the Colourpop shadows the first 15 days of the month. So, it will be this one here for blending, then these two, like I said. Hopefully I can do some progress. I'm really happy that the quad is now empty and I only have this palette to focus on, okay? This is, like, I don't have to be like, okay, first 15 days of the month, I have 2 Colourpop products that I want to use. What am I going to use? No, I can just relax a little and use this. Like I said, this one, I probably will not use it this month either. Oh, I will not touch this one until this is empty, because like I said, they're too similar. That will be the last one standing. Even longer than this. So yeah, that was it. That was the update. I'm super excited about that. I had the brilliant idea of putting 3 shadows together into one, you know, make a French shadow of it, and I use up, you know, spoiler alert, those 3 shadows. Yes, the one from the Nowhere palette is empty too, because it's obviously not there anymore, as you can see. So proud of myself, so proud. I used Crush 58 times, you know, the blend shade, 58 times, and there's not even a pan showing. That's absolute madness. We're starting the month of December. Today is the 1st, by the way. So we're starting that with Crush. I'll show you. Crush, 58 users, which is insane. Queensland, 17 users in total. Age of Fish just 1, because, like I said. And then Drop Off with 9. And we have a pan. I'm really curious to see what this one will look like. Do you think there will be a much progress next month? Or do you think it just will be nothing at all? Like, I don't want to say that, oh yes, I can use these up very quickly. No, because I know how they perform. I would say maybe hopefully I have a pan in this one. But yeah, that was the update. This is still going strong. The quad is now finally empty. Granted, there's the shimmer shade left, but I'm not going to use that, so it's empty. I'm not kind of in my collection anymore, which is nice. Let me know what you think. Oh god, like it would have been so nice to use up the palette within this year, but it's not going to happen. So probably, you know, I mean, I want to say beginning of next year this will be empty, but I mean, if this performs the way these 2 perform, maybe. Let's just say that by June, I want this gone. Okay, that's very, like 6 months. Oh, come on. It will, I'm gonna stop talking because I'm gonna jinx myself in. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you next one.